Good morning. Happy Monday. The power of identity. There's nothing stronger in the human spectrum than your identity. You will not do anything that goes against what you believe your identity is. I have a good friend who smoked for years and years and years, had no interest in ever quitting. Then smoking, basically became illegal everywhere. So he switched to vaping. And he vaped and he vaped and he vaped and he vaped. Then all of a sudden, marijuana became legal, and he had struggled and tried to quit many times for health reasons, but just had no interest in ever quitting smoking. So vaping was the perfect opportunity for him. Now I can smoke and I'm not smoking, and it'll be great. Well, then suddenly marijuana became legal, and he associated vaping with smoking marijuana. Apparently, a couple of people had asked him a couple of times if he was smoking marijuana. And one of the things about this person's identity is he would never, ever, ever touch drugs. That goes against everything in his identity. So as soon as in his head, vaping was associated to marijuana for other people, that was it. He quit vaping immediately. He's never touched a cigarette again. And he quit smoking because all of a sudden it went against his identity. Not the smoking part, but the fact that people thought that he was smoking marijuana, and he would never, ever do that. That's the power of identity. And so, think about what the military does. And this was the example I gave a year ago. The military takes people from every race, every religion, every area of the United States, and even from other countries, because if you've immigrated here, it doesn't matter, every level of education, and they turn them into, either an Army Ranger or a Marine or whatever. Let's say the Marines, the greatest fighting force ever created, mankind's ever seen, the Marine Corps. Here before the country was started, and by their own creed will be here after the country is done being the country. So how do they do it? Well, they change your identity. When you come in, they don't bother trying to figure out what you have that's good or bad. They just get rid of everything. They break you down. They absolutely break you down to nothing, and they change how you look first. They change your haircut, they change your clothes, and they do the little things. The little things become big things. They change how you walk. They change how you talk. They change how you make your bed. They change how you stand at attention. They change how you hold a rifle. They change how you do everything. And they say, when you are done with this, you will walk, talk, shoot, blank, sleep, this, that, like a United States Marine. They change your identity. You become a Marine when you're done with that situation, a brotherhood. You become a part of something bigger than you. So can we do that for ourselves? Absolutely. So one of the things that you can do as you start your Monday is take a look at your goals and ask yourself, the person that accomplishes all of these goals, what are the characteristics of this person? What is it that they do? What do they believe? What is it that they do on a regular basis? What do they do with their physical body? How often do they read? How often do they fill their mind? What is it that they do every day? What are the habits that they have? Then sow those same seeds. Sow the same seeds, you will reap the same rewards. Sow the same habits, you will reap the same outcomes. And you will change your identity. As you start to develop these habits, you'll become a different person. You'll become a person who exercises on a regular basis. You'll become a person who doesn't drink alcohol excessively. You'll become a person that doesn't do drugs, because let's face it, if you're doing those things, you're likely not going to accomplish your goals. Maybe you will, but most of the time, excessive use of those things doesn't equal achievement. But you will then become that stuff. I remember when I quit drinking 10 and a half years ago, it only took about a month, maybe two, and suddenly everybody looked at me as a non-drinker. I would be somewhere and somebody would say, hey, can I buy you a drink? And somebody else who might not even know me all that well would say, no, Tim doesn't drink. My identity had completely changed Because I had shifted. I had shifted and said, I'm never going to do that again. That's not something that's going to be part of my life ever again. And once I did that, obviously my habits had shifted, how everybody looked at me shifted, and my identity had changed forever. And how quickly did that happen? Happened in a heartbeat. So take a look at your goals as you start your Monday, and then ask yourself, what are the habits of this person? What are the things that they do on a regular basis? And then start to sow those same seeds. And when you do, you will get the same rewards. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.